Welcome to Notting Hill to meet the laid-back British-Malaysian comedian Phil Wang.
Hey, how's it going? Haha, all right, yeah, good to hear.
Phil, welcome to What's Up.
Hi, thanks for having me on What's Up. Yeah.
Obviously, you spent a good 16 years in Malaysia. Is there anything that you really miss about home?
The food, I miss the food the most.
Oh, really?
It's the best food in the world in Malaysia. It's also pretty laid back way of life, that's where I got it. My mother is from Stoke-on-Trent, which is about as far removed from East Asia as you can get.
Yeah.
So yeah, my mum is from England and my dad is from Malaysia, but we grew up there.
My mother had a case of what's known as yellow fever. And my father had a case of what's known as wanting to move to the UK. And it was, you know...
Was there anything that really sort of stood out for you in British culture which was a bit random or a bit funny to you?
Mr. Blobby, I didn't understand what Mr. Blobby was.
Wow.
And people talked about Mr. Blobby like he was this very important public figure.
He was.
Yeah, and for a while I thought, is this a member of parliament? Or I couldn't figure out what he was or what his purpose was, what purpose he served, and no one to this day has really explained who or what Mr. Blobby is.
You went to university and you studied engineering.
Yeah.
And then you decided to become a comedian instead. So how did your parents react to that? Were they quite shocked with your sort of changing career?
They were on board with it. I got a good degree and they were happy with that. I think as long as I got a degree, they were pretty happy. On the point of engineering and comedy being very different, they're actually very similar. There's a lot of like structure and like rhythms and logic and loneliness. Both jobs are about being lonely.
You see, my father's Chinese, that's the mystery solved.
Do you feel that maybe there's no strong role models in the UK that are East Asian?
I think you're right that there aren't that many East Asian role models in the UK. But there's Gok Wan, who exhibits a certain kind of strength. And that's it.
Yeah.
Even people who aren't of a minority are looking to see more diverse stories. And so I think it's a good time.
And it's funny, apparently if you look at me, right, and like squint really hard, that's racist, so don't...
The career's going so well, you're on TV. Where do you see it progressing though? How do you want it to progress?
Well, I'm doing my first tour this year.
Okay.
Which I've never done before, just myself, going around the country.
How many places are you going to on this tour?
Like 15 or something, like 13.
It's a big,
something like that.
big tour then.
Yeah.
Okay, and
well, yeah, biggest one I've done.
The forgetful red pen.
Of course, on your tour, you're at the Edinburgh Festival as well. So what type of comedy are you doing there?
I'm doing a stand-up, doing the stuff that I normally do. It's an hour-long show of just stuff about me and where I come from and where I think I'm going, and also it's about internationalism and the Commonwealth.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy your tour. Good luck
thanks.
on it. And thank you so much for coming to chat to us on What's Up.